Hey guys, it's Al from Altruistic Channel, and I just wanted to touch base today, or at the moment, because I'm feeling quite inspired. A lot of things have been changing in my life, and I just wanted to kind of speak to that. One of the things I've noticed when it comes to struggle is that at some point you stop struggling, and you are able to look back on the struggles themselves and actually come to terms with the information that it was actually learned during the process. And because I've finished a karmic cycle, I am now in a space where that tower, if you will, that sense of doom has gone. And in its place has come a sense of hope for, well, humanity. I feel everything, and I understand the concepts that I needed to learn, and I understand the levels of pain and the levels of anguish and so forth that came with the experiences. But from the space, I can also see the infinite possibility that is in front of us as humanity. And so I just wanted to take a moment to kind of speak to anyone who's in that darker spot still. There were times in my life where there was no hope, there was no air, and there was no desire to even try to gasp for air. I was so low after my mother and my parents had died, and I was left all by myself, and I just kept trying to kill myself, and in varying forms. Not actually always necessarily trying in physical form, but doing it in ways that would put me in jeopardy. And during that process, I kind of came to grips with the fact that I wasn't able to probably go. And I started to look at the world in a negative space, from the standpoint of, oh my God, I'm in purgatory. Why have you done this to me? And even in that time, I could see that that wasn't rational. But now standing on the other side of it and seeing what the journey was about, it was not just about overcoming obstacle. It was about embracing the fact that I put a lot of obstacles in my own path. And the process that it took for me to get through it was agonizing. So understand that when you are in the worst of it, that the light that shines out is actually from yourself. So instead of looking onto the path for a light source, for someone else to come in and give you a hand or tell you what to do, find the gray surrounding you. In a dark space, there's always like a little gray. And start doing everything you can to get through that gray part, because that gray is indicative that there's some sort of light starting to come out. And when you're in the darkest and worst places, you know that there's no light from above or below. So then it's in you. So find that self-reliance that lets you trust your intuition, that little gray area, that little almost black but quite different from the rest of it, that is there just because it's you. It's your faith in you. It's your faith in the fact that there is a grander design. And trust that and start clawing at that and make your way out. And then you'll find people like me standing right there, handing you our hands and saying, okay, you did it. Now let's get up and change the world. That's what I hope for humanity. That is what I desire, and what I see now standing on this side of that mirror is the fact that once you get through it and you understand the importance of intuition and trusting your intuition and aligning yourself with your personal truth, and then overcoming the obstacles that you yourself have put there. When you get through that, everything else falls into place. And your intuition was at the root cause of your expansion. And it all started with you. That is why you get through this stuff. And no matter how dark the experience, and no matter how agonizing it was, because a lot of us have had really bad experiences, the success of getting through it and just making it to the end is so uplifting and so unbelievable that I wish you could feel the energy around me. I don't question anything. I don't worry about anything. I see the problem. It's not even a problem anymore. I look at it from the standpoint of it's just energy. How do I resolve this energy? And then I just embrace the fact that sometimes I'm just going to have to trust destiny. And then walk the path that gets you best there, gets you to that point. But remember, your intuition is never wrong. Trust your gut. If your gut says that something's not right for you, you can go the long way, but we've kind of already gone that way. Or you can just take that leap of faith. In the end, only you will be able to tell you if it was successful or not. So you can't rely on anyone anyway. It's about you and your intuition. This journey is about self-discovery and all the powers you possess to get you there. Whatever you believe in, whether it be God or fate or matrix or whatnot. If you believe in a collective consciousness like I do, then you understand a grander design. But you don't get there unless you go through the hard shit. And the hard shit is brutal. But at the end, you are so grateful to have gone through it. And you have been initiated into a global fraternity of people and pioneers and innovators that are capable of changing the world. And it starts with your journey. So trust your gut. That's it. That's all I want to say from Alpha Altruistic Channel. There's a lot changing in my life and in many of our lives. I'm very grateful for everything I've experienced. I'm now looking forward to all the opportunities that are coming my way. And specifically those couple of opportunities that were on the fence about me. I think that we kind of got to a point where you can kind of make that decision now towards me. I think we're going to have a wonderful relationship, whether it be business-wise or whether it be in a romantic way. The opportunities are boundless, and I intend to be there for at least a solid decade. So let's just take that leap. All right, bye.